your origin story for the company. You had lost a friend and then created very simple, totally programmatic bot that would respond with texts that allow his memory to continue. I imagine there are a ton of people that would want to recreate a lost friend. And now with voice, you could even do that. You could clone the voice. You could really get to probably some uncanny valley type stuff. Is that something that you do support? Something that you would actually bring to the world at scale?
That was really just an art project, more like a memorial, a tribute, a love letter to my friend than trying to build a high definition clone of him using AI. But there were questions that even then I was asking myself and I couldn't find the answers. And I don't think that we still have these answers. And those are, like, for instance, when you're building a version of someone who passed away, what age should you use? If someone died at 75 and they were struggling with Alzheimer's for the last 10 years, are you using that version or some 25-year-old version? Okay, if you want all the versions, how are you going to get the data for all that stuff? How do you distinguish between who you're interacting with? For instance, even with Roman, when I built it, he talked to me one way, but then a completely different way to his mom, and then a completely different way to his boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. And so there were so many just different things, different questions that I couldn't answer back then, and I still can't answer them. And I think this requires such a responsibility for a person to say, well, I'm going to take the memory of that person who passed away, and I'm going to do what I think is right with it. And that can offend someone, that can offend very close ones. Like, think if anyone can build a version of someone who I deeply love who passed away, and then I'm not really on board with that version. That's very sad. It takes it to different places that I'm not very comfortable exploring. Memory should remain a memory. You can make a tribute. And I always said that project was not about grief. It was not about death. It was about love. It was about friendship. It was about losing someone that you care about. And I always want to just keep it that way. I don't think letting people create uncanny clones of someone who passed away is actually a very good idea.